good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. Right back like I never left. How y'all feeling, man? Happy Monday afternoon. Just got out the gig, heading to the crib. Had to break out, you know what I'm saying, the heavy hit of the day. One of my favorite pieces. My Dallas coat, you know what I'm saying, vintage. This joint is extra wavy. But it randomly got cold on my side of the country today because I don't live in Dallas. But yeah, man, I had to break the coat out for one last time before the weather break. But anyway, not to get off topic. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate the likes and subscribes, man. I think I might have hit 11K. I got to go look at it. I haven't looked at it today. Been a busy day at work, so I will get to it. But yeah, I just wanted to jump in here, man, on the ride home. A little change of pace. Had some thoughts I wanted to get to y'all at work, but I couldn't. So check this out. One of my favorite Twitter accounts, Cowboys Outlaw. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely hit my boy with a subscribe. That's my dude right there. He definitely always has super dope, specific, detailed Cowboys information going on his Twitter page. But he presented a question earlier that the reason why we need to go receiver, outside of the fact that, you know, there's amazing weapons available in the first round. The reason why we need to go receiver, hold on. It's wild hot in my car. I gotta turn this heat off. The reason why we need to go receiver, 5th year option. And I ain't even think of that. I think it might have come up in conversation, but it definitely hadn't been a sticking point. It kind of was a break glass moment for me, like, yeah. And this is why Stephen Jones would want to watch this video. If he hasn't already thought of this. He the cap genius, so he probably already thought of this. Wide receivers at a premium right now. They're making the second most to quarterbacks right now. They've even jumped in front of edge rushers, which is crazy to me, but we're here now. It's not going backwards, man. I've never seen it go backwards. I just haven't. Premium wide receivers is going to get premium money. And CeeDee Lamb is wearing 88. They going to pay him. He on deck. Within 2 years, he'll be right on deck. Right with Diggs. Right with Micah Parsons. So the bigger contract is coming right back like they never left. We get another receiver, that 5th year option will be like a bar of gold. It's amazing. Think about it. Everyone wanted to get paid right now. Debo Samuels, A.J. Brown, Terry McLaurin. They're not going to their scheduled off-season workouts. They're like, nah, I want to get paid. Give me my money. And I respect it. You know, I respect it. But what the Cowboys need to know is a guard's 5th year option ain't that big a deal. Like I said, unless you get Quentin Nelson, which no one's projecting Kenyon Green or Zion Johnson to be Quentin Nelson, or Zach Martin, you ain't going to be paying. You're going to pay the guard if they're great, but not top of the market money. And even if top of the market guard money ain't top of the market receiver money. That 5th year options allows you to go through the whole Michael Gallup contract and choose that if you want to extend him again or let him walk and then worry about giving the next receiver the money. It's valuable. It's super valuable in team building. And right now, not to mention, like, I would love to see one of these weapons, man. Like I said, Treylon Burks is a weapon. George Pickens is a professional receiver. A lot like there are, and I explained the difference before. I'll go into that again on another video. That 5th year option is important. It just is. Like, the draft is coming down to like splitting hairs, but I'm really, really concerned with getting the best player available and not trying to force fill need. Last time we tried to force fill need, Taco. No slate, no hate to Taco. He's still in the league. He's still holding on. He's moving around. Cool. Congrats. But for me, I want more bang for the buck, man. I want that 5th-year option. Not because I don't think you're going to want to play that person. It's just if you extend them early, you still have that 5th year to help make the contract more team friendly. Or if you want to stretch it out, keep the 5th-year option so that you can keep them for that last year, make sure they're straight, and then pay them the following year. Like it gives you so much more flexibility is the word I'm looking for. Flexibility. And right now, the way our Catboy, Dollar General Jones, whatever your name is, or Steven, he done made us all capologists. So as far as for the Cowboys, the 5th-year option is more valuable than any other team. Because nobody else's GM moves like ours. All he talks about is future years. He ain't never talking about the next year or right now. It's all about the pie. Making sure we got pie and all this stupidness. So, yeah, man, that's why we should take receiver. Now, which receiver? Or yesterday, like I said, edge rusher. Another thing that you would want the 5th-year option on. If we got Karlaftis, that 5th-year option would be super dope. Because edge rushing money ain't cheap neither. So receiver money, edge rusher money. Unless you went with like a Nakobe. If it's Nakobe Dean or guard, that's another decision. Because it depends on how the board falls. If Karlaftis is gone, most of the receivers are gone, and you're really faced with just guard or linebacker, then the 5th-year option is still important, but you make that decision because whatever player you take, that's what you're going to be able to have. But my thing is this. There's so many receivers. You take one. You find one. Burks, Olave, one of them will probably be there. And if they're both gone, like I said, George Pickens will be a top 10 receiver. He was looked at as a top 10 receiver before he got hurt. So you do not hesitate. I wouldn't hesitate. Go watch my George Pickens video. I ain't tripping. He looked like an animal ready to hit the field. And his attitude is exactly what we need on this team. But I'm not going to go into that. I already did a whole video on that. All I'm saying is 5th-year option is important. And it's more important for receiver than it is for guard or center or any of this offensive line because, as I've said, and I'm going to try and work on that video tonight, we are not a guard away. Our offensive line is not, first of all, our offensive line is not nearly as bad as you guys think it is. My boy, Professor O, sent me some research. I'm going to dive into it and try to put it out so it makes more sense and easy for me to, get it out to y'all. But our offensive line is right on par with the Tampa Bays of the world, the Rams of the world, even with all the penalties we had last year. We need to fix our penalties before we worry about replacing players. We're not a guard away because our offensive line ain't nearly as bad as everybody swears it is. It's just recency bias. That last game, it was horrible. But that was just, we got outplayed. I don't think it was because of talent. That's just me. Like I said, I'll do a whole video on the fact that we're not a guard away. Right now, we need to focus on taking advantage of our best asset. Our best asset is the 5th-year option. And you do it with the position that's going to help you the most in the future. And although offensive guard is an extremely great thing to add to this team, financial-wise, you can go get a guard in the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th round. Because the gap between Kenyon Green, Zion Johnson, and some of those guards is not as big as the gap is between one of these top receivers and the receivers you could probably get in the 2nd round if they're there. Because I've been looking at Jalen Tolbert. I got to look through some more video of him. But he's looking all right. But we'll get to that, man. 5th-year option, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. I think that is super important. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm just tripping. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll holler. And oh, yeah, before I go, I appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, y'all been running it up. I think I'm at 11K. But I'm going to definitely touch on that in the video if I hit my number. And it's all due to y'all, man. Y'all support. I appreciate everything. I'll holler.